We're back!
Hey guys, welcome to the stream.
We're just sitting here, chilling.
Oh, damn it.
Well, that didn't
I
take
was,
long.
I was gonna write down the code for the deleting the blocks, and I forgot to write it down.
It's called /fill.
/fill.
Yeah.
Even though I'm deleting.
Yes. Because what you're going to do is you're going to be filling the area with air.
Okay, gotcha.
I'm just sitting here going around the outside of the bottom ring and filling in all the holes from clearing out the land underneath, so that eventually when we go through and we shape all the walls out, we got everything covered. But I gotta make sure that all of the diamond blocks down here have blocks underneath them. And essentially, this is just gonna help me do the bottom portion of my build. So guys, Eric actually listened to a thing that I said, and he's doing it. We have slipped into an alternate reality.
The issue is I forget how to do it.
Okay, so you're gonna start with standing on a particular block. Usually I go with like the low section first, and you're gonna write down your coordinates. Do you have coordinates turned on?
Yeah.
Okay, you're gonna write down your coordinates. Those are gonna be the first coordinates you write down in like the actual command, but don't worry about typing anything just yet.
Okay. Got my paper here. I should probably go to like the base, right?
Huh?
I want to be on the base, right?
Yeah, like you want to start like the way I do. I mean, you can start at a top section and work your way down. For me, it works a lot faster if you start at a low section, work your way up, because since you're taking everything to a particular level.
Yeah. And then move over to another area.
Yes, but you got to keep in mind that you got to it does have like a limit to like how much
Right.
it can delete at once. So like
Down.
you can go maybe about like 50 blocks or so in any direction, roughly, depending on how much elevation you're going to be deleting.
And then I type in /fill.
Yeah, /fill. The previous commands, or like the previous coordinates, not commands.
I don't use spaces, right?
You do use spaces. Bless you, bless you, bless you, bless you. Okay. Once you got...
I can't read my handwriting.
Wow.
Alright. Now what?
Now, I put a space after the last number.
Uh-huh.
Now, you could either do it the hard way, which is type in the coordinates for where you're currently standing, or you can do what I do. And do you know what the little tilde key is?
No.
Okay, hang on, I will send it to you in chat. Oh, wait, actually, yeah, hang on. Yeah, I'll type it in game. It's like the little squiggly line.
Oh, okay.
You're going to type that space and over the 3 coordinates that you would be typing in, but you'll do that 3 times with a space in between each. And that's going to represent the coordinates that you are currently standing on.
Say that one more time.
Okay, so the tilde key that you just...
Yeah.
You're going to type that in place of coordinates, so you will still have a space in between each one.
Okay.
Okay. Then after, you're going to put another space. And then you should just be able to type the word air and then enter everything, and it should delete your large chunk of land.
Oh, was I not supposed to use commas?
No.
Alright.
Where did you put commas?
After the coordinates.
Why? Did I say put commas?
Let's see. We're 68. 88. 527. Soda, air.
Did it work?
No, it said it was an unknown command.
Okay, that means that you moved... Wait, unknown command?
Yeah. Unknown command fill. Is that F-I-L-L, right?
Yeah, F-I-L-L. Shit, hang on. Try it again.
Oh, do I not have, like, access?
Yeah, I think you had to be an operator to use commands. I didn't know that, but now you are an operator, so you don't got to worry about it. Is it working now, though?
I'm typing it.
You should just, like, if you open up the text window, you should just be able to press up, and it'll pull up your previous used thing. Well, it went through. I saw it said you removed 90 blocks.
Yeah, but I did the one single layer.
Did you move up at all?
Oh, I was supposed to go up? Okay.
Yeah, because I told you, like, the second set of commands is where you're currently standing. So if you...
Yeah, but I thought I was supposed to stand, like, on the same... Just dumb.
I'm gonna need you to rewatch that video again.
I got it now. It's just... I don't know if you know this, but it's...
So yeah, so if you're still standing in the same spot, you can just fly up to a different Y location. Like, just go straight up a couple blocks, and then you can do the up text again. There you go.
Yep. Got it. Thank you, Chief. Okay.
Now, that's going to be way faster than putting down TNT.
Yeah.
And now you can understand how I created this giant hole and decimated an entire island all in the span of a single episode.
The only thing is, it takes a little bit longer for me. Because I have to type on my phone.
Why?
Because I'm using remote play.
Okay, but can't you sync up your controller with your phone as a Bluetooth option?
Yeah, that's how I'm using my controller. But when I go to do the typing, it automatically jumps to phone use.
Well, I mean, I figured since you're used to texting, that would actually be much easier.
Well, it's switching in between the controller and my phone that slows me down. You know what I mean?
I know I don't because I don't got to do that. Because I stream off my PlayStation like a normal person.
Yeah, but I got the camera, so
And
and
that
the graphics whenever needed.
super card.
I think it's weird.
What?
I bumped up how much I stream, and now I get less people interacting with me.
You still get more people interacting with you than I ever did.
That's true.
Like, I had a few people that came by and shit, but, like, they got their own things going on.
I was kind of hoping too that since we're doing this afternoon, that we would get some people.
I don't know.
It's also still early stream, so.
Is that helping?
Yeah, if I could just stop fucking hooked. Too many blocks.
Yeah, it says it's got like a freaking 32,000 limit, but I have never been able to hit that. Like it's never changed that many blocks at once.
Right.
So I don't know why it says it has that limit.
Did you see that? I forget her name now. The chick that killed her mom when she was a kid because her mom forced her to like live in a wheelchair and stuff.
I have not been following that, but Natalie has, and she's been telling me about it, so I kind of know what you're talking about.
Yeah, she's out of jail now.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah,
He's talking about that girl that was
Gypsy Rose, there it is.
Yes, Gypsy Rose. She got out. It's fantastic. Woo.
Yeah, and she's shopping for shoes now, apparently.
I know, I saw that. With her husband.
Yeah. I didn't know that she got married.
Oh yeah, she got married while she was in there.
That's kind of crazy.
Yeah, he was writing her letters and shit. It was kind of cute.
Yeah, that's been all over my TikTok lately. People standing outside the jail and stuff.
That's crazy.
Don't blame her though. Like, how do you get out of a situation like that?
Well,
Yeah.
murder, obviously.
I saw that she said she regrets it and wish she could have thrown out away just to get her into jail, but.
Desperate times call for desperate measures.
I was saying, I don't think anybody's gonna fault her for.
A jury did.
Well, you know what?
They're stupid.
Exactly. System's rigged, anyways.
Well, it's like as a kid, how do you know how to correctly go about that?
She was 22.
Yeah, but technically her mental state was still like in kid mental state, but just because she was.
She did tell her she was 16.
She was? I mean, like, her mom didn't let her really experience life or, like, grow up correctly or anything, so.
Right, her mom always told her she was 16.
How do you, not know what age you are?
Well, because her mom, when she started doing birthday parties for her, she started doing them later, and then she waited a big amount of time between doing them, I think.
Oh.
Just didn't tell her the date and stuff, because she was really sick. Gypsy's always had cancer, and everything else that could be wrong with her. Always was there.
Okay.
Forced her to get surgeries and stuff that she didn't need.
Okay, sounds like this is gonna make an interesting documentary.
It already is.
There's already.
Okay then, that doesn't change my statement.
Yeah, no, I didn't ask you to watch it. I didn't think you'd like it.
And there's a show based off of it too now.
Yeah. That thing's supposed to be crazy.
I've seen it. It was pretty good.
So.
But no, I love these types of documentary type things, like serial killers. Like, I know she's not a serial killer, but like that's still like an interesting. This is the type of thing that turns people into serial killers.
Oh yeah. 100%.
Just the fact that she did and just shows a lot of control on her part.
But hopefully she's able to live an actual life now.
Well,
Which is hard to say, but.
So, I mean, since she's kind of in the public eye right now, if something goes wrong, I'm sure we'll find out.
Yep.
I'm sure she'll be alright.
And maybe that's where she wants to be. I don't know. But my thinking is she would just want to settle down and live life instead of being followed by paparazzi and stuff all the time, you know?
Yeah, but if you ask any celebrity, that's exactly how they feel.
True.
Damn, I see you making super progress.
Oh, yeah, bro. You don't even know.
Well, you're still about 2 episodes behind in work.
I'm catching up now, though. I say that until I start to dig into the mountainsides again.
Place the blocks, dummy. Jesus.
Well, it doesn't always work out like that.
What?
Placing blocks.
I guess I was just too far away.
You're always too far away.
I'm right here. this looks kind of sick. I can't wait for you to see this later on. This wall that I'm creating is also going to help us get rid of this freaking water section over here that we can't seem to get rid of.
You know what? It takes me longer to use the controller to type than it does on the phone.
Okay.
Because I don't know exactly where all the characters and stuff are.
Well, then don't use it. Ain't nobody forcing you.
Ah!
What the shit?
We are showing up with blood fire. There it is. There it is.
The fuck was that?
I don't know.
Sounds like you almost tried to go pirate.
Not on purpose, at least.
Hey, Callister, what's up? You know how I was talking about I had a couple of people that actually showed up for a couple
He's one of
streams?
the guys.
He's one of the guys. I'm doing pretty good. We're sitting here on a creative world with Eric.
Hi. Oh, I said hi. Probably can't hear me.
No, you're literally sitting right next to my microphone.
Oh, am I?
Yeah. That's how I get your audio in my videos, because that's the only way I can.
Yeah, I've been looking stuff up on how to do that correctly. I ain't finding shit.
It's going pretty good, Callister. We started a new series. It's kind of like this creative build battle. Hang on, let me get out of the water here. Happy holidays to you too. So we found this seed that's got these two like gigantic valleys. One of them had an island in the center, which is the one I chose, and the other one had a lake in the center, which is the one he chose. My goal is I completely removed the island that was here, and I'm gonna do kind of like a floating island thing up here. I got some terraforming I did over here. And then if I come over this way, I'm not going over to his side because that's kind of one of the rules that we have. Okay, so it's called the Chevl Craft Creative Build Battle. I honestly, I'm not. He's doing this kind of like geometric landscaping right now, but apparently he is also doing a floating island. But pretty much our rules, all buildings got to be done on the stream, no building off stream. We got to remain on our sides while we're building, but we do have like set up times where we go and look at the other person's progress, just to that way we can, just see what everybody else has done. Builds must be original. We can't copy off previous like other people's stuff that they've done, and we're both limited to our own imaginations. We can't use other people's imaginations except viewers like you. So if you see something,
Thank you.
some PBS flashbacks right there for you. So if you or any other viewer that is checking out either the stream or the VODs that we're uploading, you see something that you have like an opinion about or a mild suggestion, feel free to leave comments, or if you're here live in chat, tell us what you're thinking. We'll take it into consideration and manage that information the best we can. So I think that covers about everything. How you been, Callister?
Okay. I'm just trying to play around with it, see if I can mentally grasp a picture of like how much I can delete in one go.
Yeah, like the best way to do it is like get your fixed point, like of like your first coordinates, and then keep using the tilde keys and just kind of like move around into different areas.
That's what I was doing.
That's the best way that I've discovered. Like if you're trying to do something like massive, that's how I did the island. That's how I did the hole. Okay, so Cal is not responding.
You gave him way too much information. He was like, deuces.
I do have that habit of just kind of like just going for it and not really thinking about the after effect.
Hey, that happens, you know.
Honestly, I hadn't talked to him in a while. I was really surprised to see his name pop up. Last I heard from him, he had plans to kind of like do his own series that he was doing.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I'm surprised you had somebody before I did.
Wow.
I haven't had anybody yet.
Wow, big shockers.
It is.
Yeah, I actually had somebody like actually commenting on the VODs and like offering suggestions for my terraforming and shit.
It's good.
Like he actually commented in the first video and then roughly 2 hours later commented in the second video like he actually sat down and watched 4 hours of my content back to back.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
I mean, to each his own. Like, if that's how you want to do it, homie, go for it. But, like, that's, like, super shocking to me. Like, not
It's shocking that someone would want to sit down and watch 4 hours of something that you did.
Yes, it's not the fact that the amount of time that he spent. It's what he spent his time watching. Like, that's...
Yeah, I get that.
Because I've sat down, I've watched 4 hours of stuff like back to back. Like I watched, pretty sure like a couple years ago we watched 2 Lord of the Rings movies back to back, and they were the extended editions. That's like half a day.
But it gets more shocking when it's to a small creator like you.
Yeah, especially when I don't know. Like I'm happy with like the content that I'm able to provide, but like at the same time I know it's not like the greatest quality, so like I'm not happy. But like stuff is expensive and I don't know. This is it's more like a hobby and I don't want to start treating it like a job.
I do it as a hobby because I want it to be my job.
Like I've gone at this, like, the YouTube thing, from the point of it, like, from like the aspect of trying to make it a job, and it really made me stop wanting to, like, play the games. Like, I'm not enjoying the games anymore.
Right.
I think that's why I had to stop with Baldur's Gate. Like, it was more about the content than it was about the game.
I understand. I even was talking to Carmen. I was like, one of the reasons I get burnt out on gaming is because I'm not that big of a gamer. You know?
No, actually, that one I don't know, because I'm like, I could literally sit there and spend hours just getting lost in a game.
To me, I just like making videos. And this is a form of video making, so like I enjoy it for that aspect, but like I had that the PlayStation Ultimate or whatever, where you get like all the backlog games and stuff.
Oh, yeah.
And I almost took hours just looking at all the games and be like, I have no interest in any of these. Unless they're like a game that I liked as a kid, then I'll be like, okay, I want to play that. But
man, speaking of games, as a kid, I noticed that you've been playing a lot of Fortnite, but I don't know if you noticed I've been playing Spyro the last couple days. I only ever played the first Spyro, so playing the Reignited trilogy has been a really interesting experience. Because it's like, I remember a lot about the first game, but I never beat it. And I just beat it yesterday / this morning. And it was crazy. I started the second one like almost immediately. And the second one's already very different.
I don't know. I liked the game as a kid because I was like, wow, this is so easy. It's so fun and everything.
It's the same game. It's like they updated, like, you know, obviously the models for the characters and such.
Yeah.
But like the dialogue, I can literally hear, like, every time any of the dragons were speaking, it just brought me back to as a kid, because like they use the same dialogue. It's not the same voice models or voice actors. But like that's still like it's still pretty good. Like they use the exact same dialogue, which brings me to the point of that this game, like the original Spyro, had like zero story. Like it had like an overarching story. It's like, nasty Norks turned all the dragons into statues. It's your job to go fix them. And it's like, yep, that's the story. That's the whole story. None of the dragons say anything that's actually like gives you any like background information, like who Spyro is, what's doing, like why does Nasty Nork not like them. It's nothing. All the dragons at half the time they're just sitting there telling you like, oh, did you know that if you press this button you'll spit fire, as you're like halfway through the game, like, no way, I didn't know that's how you spit fire. What? And like
isn't that why they made that like alternate world or something where they like expanded on the creatures of Spyro?
I don't
know what I'm talking about?
I do not.
And like you got the little action figures and you had to set them on the scanner and it scanned like a QR code or something.
Okay, I think I know what you're talking about, but like at the same time, I still don't know what you're talking about.
It was a Disney thing.
Oh, Disney Infinity?
Yeah. But it started off with Spyro and characters related to Spyro, if I remember correctly.
I don't know. I didn't play that.
Neither did I. I always wanted to, but it costs too much, so we never did.
But yeah, so Spyro is pretty interesting. Yeah, I remember playing a lot of the early game because that's about as far as I got when I played.
Right.
But I never even seen like the last 2 or 3 worlds that are in the game, and so getting to those was like pretty cool. Nasty Nork was the fucking easiest boss ever. Like, his minions were harder to beat in some cases.
Yeah.
Like, Nasty Nork, you hit him 2 times and he's done. Like the whole level, you get in, you drop in, it's this huge boss arena, right? But you can't reach Nasty Nork from the get-go. He's on a platform that has a lock on it. So you gotta chase those, like, quick, fast Eggman stealer dudes. Because you gotta steal or chase one of them because he's got a key. But that key doesn't open the platform that Nasty's standing on. Nope, it opens up a door where you gotta chase another Eggman who's holding another key.
Jesus.
You get that guy, and that's the key to fight or to unlock Nasty. So then you gotta go and you get up to Nasty, and he starts running away. Now you gotta chase him around this huge boss arena. You gotta hit him once, and then he goes into a secondary location, which, by the way, unless you're, like, really paying attention to where he went, I thought he just disappeared. I thought my game glitched. Like, because he, like, jumps around, and I thought he, like, jumped back down the hallway to go to, like, the starting arena area. So I went in there, and, like, he just wasn't there. So then I started running around the little areas where I was chasing the Eggman, and he just wasn't there either. So then I started running around his track, and just thinking that, like, I'm like, he just started running around it again. Nowhere to be seen. And I'm like, where did he go? I had to look up someone else doing the fight to see that once you hit him the first time, there's a doorway that opens up and he runs inside.
Jesus.
And I'm just like, well, I feel like an idiot. Get in there, and he's standing at the other end of this hallway. As soon as you start walking in, he starts shooting his scepter bolts at you. Super easy to dodge. You go up, you fire breath him one time, and he dies.
Well, yeah, because he's so exhausted from running like that.
Especially since there's an achievement that you can get if you make him do 5 laps around his boss arena, which I did because I was trying to get all the trophies. Because if it's an easy trophy to get, I figure why not try to get it.
Right.
So yeah.
He's just too fat. That's all it is, James.
Just saying, like, easiest boss battle ever. And come to think of, like, all of his minions and stuff, like, they were pretty freaking easy too. Like, I remember them actually, like, trying to hit me in, like, the original PlayStation versions.
Yeah.
Like, I remember the bosses being so much harder. These guys, I literally just run up and fire breath them immediately, and they're like, oh, okay, let me run around to the next stage. You go up, just run up and fire breath them. They're just like, oh no, you almost got me. I'm hoping the bosses in the sequel are a little more boss-like.
It'd be cool if they came out with like a Spyro Origins or something. I don't think they will, but it'd be cool.
Honestly, I just want to, like, going back to what I was saying about them changing, like, the model buff, and they're, like, carrying weapons